Hey everyone, this is Randy Whitaker coming to you, not live. I did record this. I've got a little bit of a PowerPoint that I'm going to show you in a few minutes. And I hope that you take the time to watch this. I think it will help create a little curiosity and maybe a little excitement. We're talking about 100 BV minimum. Now, some of you may not have any idea what that is, but what I'd like to do is start the PowerPoint and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here we go. So our talk is about maintaining 100 BV minimum or else. This shows how our compensation plan is set up. It's a binary system, so we call it a tree. It's got two legs. You can see it's got a left leg over here and a right leg on this side, and they are totally separate. The only place that they come together is right here with me and Jody at the top. Now, why is that important? Because business volume, which is the point value assigned to each commissional product, is used to calculate the team bonuses. What's that mean? Each product has a point value assigned to it, whether it's shakes or isogenesis or the joint support therapy or snacks, whatever it is. Each one has a certain point value. And if you look at these legs, if someone down in here orders a canister of shakes, that volume, that point count will go up through this person to this person to this person to this person and then on up the line. That's why network marketing is so cool, is that everyone above them benefits. Now, don't feel sad for this person because eventually they may or may not have people under them, but business volume will flow up through them also. So one of the other things is your personal volume. So everyone, from the time you start, starts earning personal volume with each order that you make, and it will accumulate. So one of the things I want to talk about is the active status that's on here, and that's not just an associate, but a preferred customer also, is to maintain 100 personal volume in the last 30 days. And there's reasons for that. So as this says, it talks about associate, but it's the same thing for a preferred customer. If you don't maintain that personal volume, you will lose all of that group volume that will flow up your leg. Now, it may not make much sense to you, but I'll try to explain a little bit more. One of the other things is, the really cool thing about Isagenix is that they give us great bonuses for levels of leadership that we achieve, and also on how we help others. And you have to achieve certain ranks. The first one is consultant. You want to maintain that position by having one person on your left leg, one person on your right leg, and each one have a minimum of 100 personal volume that they've accumulated. Now, you can end up having more than one person on this leg or this leg, but if a total is 100 BV, business volume, on that leg, and 100 BV on this leg, that's enough to maintain your status on consultant. Now, I'm not going to go too much deeper into that. That's the important part, is just to maintain that status as paid as. So for us, you can see all this information in here. The big thing is to show you what our left sales leg looks like each week. These are totals. You can see they fluctuate quite a bit. And here's our right leg. This week, March 24th, was a shake drop. That was that new cake, ice cream cake shake that we got. And you can see that it generated a lot of business volume that came up through everyone. It also shows how much business volume, never mind, I'm not even going to go into that right now. So just give you an example of what it's like once you've been doing this for a while. Once again, shows you the left leg and the right leg over here. I think it's easier that way, and that it's set up that way so that you can see where that business volume is coming from. Now, someone that comes in and starts out and they maintain that 100 BV shows what happens each week for them, even though they're not doing this to have their products paid for or to generate income as a business. But you can see that each week they've accumulated business volume. In the meantime, they're also accumulating personal holding volume of 322 BV. I'll explain that here in a second on this slide, because you can see the same things happening here, but it's on her right sales team, or his, I don't even know who it is. They've got 57,000 plus BV. They don't have any BV on their left sales team. But if they enroll one person on the left, one person on the right, that makes them a consultant. They will take the BV that they earned off of those two enrollments and add this 902 BV onto their weak leg. That would be their left sales team. And they will cycle a minimum of 3 times. Okay, so what's that mean? Well, a cycle is worth $54. $54 times 3 is $162. Not bad for just starting. That definitely helps pay for your products. If you look in here, the same thing is going on. She actually has a left sales team and a right sales team. They haven't been really active, but she's been consistent with her 100 BV minimum. So look at the 615 personal business volume. If you add that 615 to the 374, it's over 900 again. Plus with the 306,000 plus BV on that right sales team, she will once again cycle a minimum of 3 times. You need 300 on the left leg or weak leg, 600 on the right leg. And she certainly has enough to be able to do that for 3 cycles, $162. And the same thing comes back to here. You can see what's going on. She has this, she or he, predominantly everybody is mostly female except for a few of us. But you can see that the left sales team has accumulated some BV on it. They are actually a consultant, at least, maybe higher. They've got a BV on the right sales team of over 2 million BV, which is huge. They've been around here for quite a while. So all they need is another 285 BV on their left sales leg, which is their weak leg, and they will cycle again. So the reason I bring that up is just to show you that there are numbers in your back office that you might want to be aware of, that if you have this going on and you're accumulating and you'd like to be able to have your products paid for at a very minimum, then maintain the 100 BV every week, every month, every 30 days, and it will start accumulating. That way, if you really are serious and you want to reach out to your coach or to us and pursue this any farther, then we can help you. You have set yourself up to be able to get your products paid for. I just wanted to show one other thing. This one person, this is a leader up on this level, shows her team. And underneath her, she's got an associate over here that's got over 726 BV in the last 30 days. That's her own business volume. She doesn't have anyone else underneath her. She's purchased that much. So when you see someone under your own team as a leader, reach down to them. If they have more than 225 BV, they can split it up between them and a spouse or a child if they're 18 or older, and have 100 BV for your account. The other person would have 125, or vice versa. You want everybody to be on in an IsaBody challenge, so you need 125 BV every month. So that's why we look at the 125 minimum in there. And then you only need one other person besides that to be able to become a consultant and to be able to cycle. Once again, $54 per each cycle. So this is us again. At least it was. So what we're looking here is the left sales team, where each week it fluctuates, but it adds up each time. We need 393 BV on the left leg, 165 BV on the right leg before we cycle again. And it just keeps cycling again and again as people purchase products. That's the beauty of this network marketing. And it really is residual income, that we can go on a vacation and not do anything, or, you know, at least make some phone calls, but work from the beach. But the beauty of this is it just keeps happening. Now, if you're serious about being a business, obviously you need to be a little bit more involved. This is not a 40-hour-a-week type of job, which is why we love it. It varies on how much time you've got available and what you want to do. But at the very least, if you want to get your products paid, you know, the benefits are huge. Why not just maintain that 100 BV every month, your own personal volume, so PV. So stay active. If you want to become a consultant and get your products paid for this way, then you also need to maintain your personal volume, and you need to make sure that each of your legs is getting up to that 100 business volume on each of the legs. So you have to reach down, talk to people. You know, I don't know about you, but I got in it for health. I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to feel better. I wanted to sleep better and have more energy. I know you hear that a lot, but that's exactly why most people get involved in this. And I had such a dramatic transformation that people came up to me. I didn't search anyone out. And I was just being consistent with the products each day, each week, each month. And it turned into, as you can see, a fairly good business. So why wouldn't we want to share that with other people? Don't you think they deserve to feel as good as you do? I certainly believe that. That's why we do it. So at the very least, everyone should get their products paid for. So I leave that with you. If you've got questions, reach out to your coach, your sponsor, and start asking questions. If you have more questions than that, or they can't answer them, go up to the next level, or just reach out to us. That's what we're here for. Send us a message on Facebook, or you know, you see our phone number is on our pages, so just give us a call. That we just want everybody, at the very minimum, to have their products paid for. So that's it for that. And I want to thank all of you guys for taking the time to watch. And I hope I didn't confuse you too much, because it can be pretty overwhelming. The big thing to remember is 100 personal volume every month. Easy peasy, man. So thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to, if I can find the right button over here, I'm going to stop this and move on. And once again, if you have any questions, just reach out. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.